y'all, what's up? Thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. So for y'all that don't know, my name is Ashley. On social media or Instagram is the Ashley Tamara, because Tamara is my middle name and they're very basic names, so I didn't want to do nothing fancy. So the Ashley Tamara on my socials. So y'all can follow me there. I am 24 years old. This is a quick little intro. I'm 24 years old. I'm a mom. I am a recent college grad for the second time. I will never do that again. 6 years. Anyway, and most recently I'm a business owner. Nude Essentials is here, so you can follow my business page at Shop Nude Essentials. Yes, shameless promoting. All natural bath and body products. www.shopnudeessentials.com. Go look. I will put all that information in the description box. All of my socials, all my links, all of that. So this is my first YouTube video. It's the first one, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about being on YouTube. I really am. And reason being, I like to talk. Sometimes I talk to myself, but whatever. So yeah, sometimes I like to talk to myself, but I really just, I like to talk, and I feel like I have a lot of views, and I think about things a certain way that I think could be beneficial to people. To certain people, I really try to understand, what people going through. I try to view things from an understanding viewpoint. So I want this channel to be a space of understanding, a space of self-love, a space of positivity, and just something that you can come to when it's like, just something that can be relatable, because I'm really a plain Jane. I do not go out. I ain't really got that many friends. I got some friends. I ain't got no friends that live near me. I don't be out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I got a family. Like, this is a family home. Okay? Like, I don't do nothing. I be sitting in the house, especially during quarantine, and people be going out and trying to do all this stuff. Like, give me my dude, give me my baby, and I'm straight. I am okay. So yeah, I'm super, I think I'm relatable. I think that some of the things I'm going to talk about will most likely be geared towards women. But anyway, yeah, so that's a little bit about me. This first video is going to be about my journey of being intentional. So I have had the problem over basically my whole life, of just going with the flow, just not really having a plan, just, moving as life moves me. And I got to the point like a couple of months ago where I'm like, this is not working. I am not happy doing this. I do not like this. And when things would come up that I didn't like, or I wasn't really feeling, I wouldn't like vocalize it. I'm very much a people pleaser, and I'm tired of it. I'm sorry, I need some snacks. It's early and I ain't eat breakfast yet. So, side note, I've been eating these, and they haven't been planters. They've actually been generic. But these are I've been eating some honey roasted peanuts because, protein, and they taste good. I've been really missing New York and getting the peanuts off the little street carts. Some jumps is bomb. I love them peanuts. And these don't taste like it at all, actually. This is not even remotely close to what I was looking for. But they're sweet, and I'm not eating no salty. I was about to say salty nuts. I'm not eating no salty peanuts. I don't like that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm very much a people pleaser, and I got tired of it because it's like, fuck you. Who are you? This life is for me, baby. Like, I'm living this life. Like, my life is not for you. What are you? If you mad, then you're just gonna be mad. Like, going about your business. But I feel like I deserve peace. I deserve to have peace in the things that I do and to have agency in making moves the way that I want to make moves. And it should not always be a problem to somebody. So that's what I started doing. I said, fuck it. You know, I'm a let you know respectfully, this is what I want to do, or this is how I want to move, or this is what I want, you know, X, Y, and Z to be like. And if you do not like that, then we need to reevaluate what we got going on. And that means in school with professors and, you know, different work assignments, because sometimes they want things a certain way. I'm like, no, that's not how I want to do it. No, thank you. And then jobs, you know, different jobs and work and assignments and regulations and things. Like, hold on, you're not my parent. This is a mutual beneficial relationship. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, you know, like, I work for you to get stuff done and you pay me. This is a mutual thing. If I'm not here, this stuff don't get done. You know what I mean? And it can, but it ain't gonna get done like I can get it done. So we need to work it out. You know what I mean? Family relationships, two-way streets, homie. It's two ways to these streets. Family, you know what I'm saying? So it being intentional, and that's just about dealing with people. Being intentional in myself for the things that I want. You can't just say, oh, like, for example, I've been doing Nude Essentials for a year now. I had the idea came to me in 2000, at the end of 2018. The end of 2018, it is midway through 2020, and I'm just really just getting determined about this. But anyway, for like almost a whole year, it was inconsistent. I wasn't putting in the effort. I wasn't promoting. How are you supposed to have a business and you can't promote it? You can't talk. You got to be intentional about the things that you want. I want Nude Essentials to be paying my bills, paying all of my bills. Well, first I wanted to be paying some of my bills by the end of 2020, come 2021. You know, just a couple. So those bills are actually paid for. Like, I actually don't have to worry about them, like, at all, because I know I got it. 6 months, because it's July at this point. 6 months, this month, including the rest of 2020, 6 months, absolutely. I can do it. I just need to do it. Okay? So you excuse me, I choked. That's not the Rona. I gotta be intentional about the things that I want for me. You know what I mean? The things that I want to happen. I gotta make a plan. I gotta write things down. I gotta think it out. I gotta practice and try, and I have to get comfortable with failing. That's a lot of the time why I would go with the flow. Let me tell you something. Procrastination, because I changed my feed on Instagram and the people that I follow, so I'm getting a lot more positivity, a lot more fulfilling things than shit like the shade room. So I saw something that said procrastination is the manifestation of anxiety in some ways. So a lot of times when people have anxiety, they get jittery. Like, this is how it comes out. Like, they physically can get jittery, or they get really, really just anxious. Their heart is beating fast. They're worrying. They're pacing. They're doing things like that. And then you have some people who are just like, oh, whoa, I don't want to see that ever again for like 6 months. I'm not doing it. And then they do everything except for what they need to do. I am that person. I've been having to learn. I'm choking, my God. Excuse me. So I have been learning that, you got to break stuff down. You have to take everything one step at a time. So procrastination is not always you're lazy. It's not always you just keep putting it off just because you don't want to do it. It's a reason behind it. Like, you are avoiding the negative feelings that come with that project or that thing that you're avoiding. It's avoidance. It's an anxiety manifesting as avoidance, which is coming out as procrastination. So my next thing, I gotta stop eating these because I'm distracting myself. The next thing on my journey of being intentional is really just being intentional about my appearance. Because to my young moms, I had my son a month before I turned 21. So there was no turn up for me. A month before I turned 21 years old, and I was still in undergrad. I had just moved away. I had just officially moved out of my hometown to where my school is, and with my boyfriend. And I was just like, whole new space, so uncomfortable, so much change happening so fast that I lost it. I did not know, not my mind, I lost myself. I didn't know how to just even get dressed to look decent. My clothes didn't fit right. The way that I wanted my appearance to be was changing. Like, if you knew me in high school, I was wearing crop tops, I was wearing leggings, I always broke the dress code, and I was always trying something different with my outfit. Whether I looked a little bit crazy or I didn't, I always got compliments, so I don't care. I was changing that. I don't wear crop tops anymore. I just had a kid. Granted, my snapback was bomb. I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight within 3 weeks. And then lost weight within that, the following year. But I was not Ashley anymore. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to be. I was like following my boyfriend around, like, not, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this place that I'm not really comfortable with. I don't fucking like the city. I mean, I like it more now, but at the time, nah, and it was mainly because of parking, but whatever. You know what I mean? So now I'm being more intentional about my appearance. I'm being more intentional about doing the things that I like doing that are true to me. I am intentional about being reflective in why I react to certain things, how I react to certain things, and why I want certain things to go a certain way. So that's a little vague, but yeah, I mean, being intentional this has been a very freeing experience, because you start to realize that you literally cannot control really anything outside of you. You can't control the people that you deal with on a daily basis. You can't control your family. You can't control, your bosses, your employees, your subordinates at work. You cannot control anything outside of you and the things that you create. Okay? And that don't include kids, because kids are their own person. And I'm still working on that, because my son don't listen. That's my baby though, but he don't listen. But you realize that you have to let go of the things that, or I'm gonna say me. If this relates to you, then you too. But I'm gonna say for me, I really realized and had to realize, and I'm continuing to realize that I cannot control nothing outside of myself. I can't take nothing personal, because I don't know what people is going through. I don't know what, events happen for certain guidelines to be what they are. You know what I mean? So I can't take shit personal. So, like, majority of the stress that people experience is because they're trying to control shit that they can't control. Like, you mad now because you wanted this thing to be a certain way, but you can't tell them what to do. Who are you? You're not their mama. And even then, if you grow, you can't tell you what to do. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of stress is self-inflicted. A lot of pain is self-inflicted. A lot of anger is self-inflicted, and it's pointless. It really, really is pointless, because it's like it's so much life to live, y'all. It is so much life to live. You really have to learn to just be. And I'm still having trouble with that because I always have my phone in my hand. I always have my phone in my hand unless I have something else in my hand. I keep looking out the window. Unless I have something else in my hand. Like, I don't have my phone in my hand if I'm doing my hair. Sidebar. I'm gonna let y'all know about this at the end. But you have to learn to just be. Making the choice to be intentional about your life is the most freeing thing in the world. It is the most freeing, most liberating shit in the world. Like, you cannot control other people. Why are you worrying about the future? The future is not here yet. To a certain extent, plan for it. Don't worry about it. Plan for the worst case scenario. Don't worry about the worst case scenario, because that hasn't come. So, worrying about the future is not it. Dwelling on the past is not it. That, for me, that's how my oppression got triggered. Dwelling on the past, not just thinking about it or talking about it, but dwelling on it. What used to be is gone. The past already happened. You got today. You got this minute, this hour, this what you got going on. The past is gone. So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do moving forward? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's really all I got for y'all at this moment. So if you like this video so far and you've been watching so far, we in for a ride, baby. This is what I want my channel to be about. So if you like that, subscribe, like, and subscribe. I like seeing people do that in their videos. Be like, like, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. No, but for real, do that. And if you haven't shopped yet, go do. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, let me tell you about this hair. No, I'm not gonna tell you about this time. I'm gonna do it in the next video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at @TheAshleyTamara. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheAshleyTamara. I don't be on Twitter as much, but I be up there sometimes. Follow my business page on Instagram, Shop Nude Essentials. On Facebook, it is also Shop Nude Essentials. I'm primarily on Instagram. My Instagram just goes to my Facebook. But regardless, the website is the same. So www.shopnudeessentials.com. I don't really know how to put that in here, but it's gonna get in here. And regardless, the link is gonna be, in the description box. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm relatable. Ow, shit, that hurt. Some sweetness and some twang. Okay, sorry.